Yo, right here in the small box. Okay, I gotta hear about this. What's going on with Ye? Now I know we don't trust him, but is that serious? But then again, his past. See, this is what I'm saying. Yo, listen. Don't let none of these people tell you otherwise when it comes to an artist's character. Your character matters down to the T. If you got that likability and people mess with you, people are cool with you, people can vibe with you, yo, and you got the music catalog that can prove that you one of the illest, bro, people gonna mess with you. The business deals are gonna be dealing. Like it's gonna be beautiful and it's gonna look like magic outside. Because of your likability, because your character is so great. Here we got Kanye. This man's character is like a hurricane. It's like an endless hurricane. Shit don't stop. We don't trust you because you gonna blow up the spot. Goddamn Kanye. Anyway, we got the Ville. I want to check this one out too, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe. You know the vibe. You tapping with your favorite Canadian reaction channel and network. Let's go ahead and lock in with this one. I'm curious.
It looks like Kanye West has been banned from the UK, and because of this, Wireless Festival has now canceled their show entirely. Their whole entire festival has been canceled, and many other things that happened before this. As we all know, there was already a lot of brands that are already backing away from the festival itself, Pepsi being the biggest one.
Am I missing something here? I knew he dropped the music video, but I didn't care to watch. What's going on? Why does he look Spanish too?
And after Pepsi, Captain Morgan, PayPal, Diageo, Rockstar, after all of these companies decided to step away, there was a lot of...
Bro, you let Pepsi and Captain Morgan get away? Bro, this man let the ultimate drink just escape his fingers. That would have been perfect for you, for people to be at your concert. Hey, let me get that rum and coke over there. Let me get. You got Pepsi? Same thing. That's Coke too. Throw that in there. And you get some Captain Mornings. Yo, perfect. And you put on ice, and now you sipping for the stupid. Look at you.
A backlash because of this event, and I feel like this added to the reason why Kanye is now banned from the UK and why he can't do the Wireless Festival. There was a recent conversation that was added to this context when Pepsi and Diageo stepped away. It said after they had withdrawn their sponsorship of London Wireless Festival following a wave of political condemnation over the event's decision took by Ye, formerly known as KanyeWest, as its sole headliner for all 3 nights this summer. Pepsi, which had served as the festival's headline sponsor since 2015 under the branding Pepsi Max Represents Wireless, confirms its withdrawal on Sunday, April 5th. Pepsi has decided to withdraw its sponsorships of Wireless Festival, the company said in a statement. Hours later, spirits giant Diageo, parent company of Johnnie Walker and Captain Morgan brand, followed suit. We have informed the organizers of our concerns. As it stands, Diageo will not sponsor the 2026.
That's crazy. British PM denied him access because of his anti-Semitic history. There you go. He's currently losing a political battle for the next election against some far-right politicians that are anti-immigration and ish. That is wild. Michael Jackson is a Puerto Rican. Not the Wayans Bros reference is crazy. But yo, the last time I'd see something like this happen or something to this level was with Chris Brown when they canceled that one performance. He had a performance lined up, and I think it was at the VMAs. That was the Michael Jackson tribute that he was supposed to do, and I think they had like a 10-minute tribute, if I'm correct, and it was supposed to feature him, his dancers. It was supposed to feature Sierra and Tiana Taylor. So the 3 of them were supposed to emulate MJ on stage together. If I'm correct, it was Ruffles, the Chip brand, and some other brands that was attached to VMAs. They threatened saying, we're going to pull out, of sponsoring you guys unless you cancel this. And then they had to cancel it because of these brands that were like, they were threatening their pockets, basically. We haven't seen nothing like this in a minute. So that's crazy to see this happen to Ye. But, hey, this is what happens when you talk too goddamn much, bro. Stay on your goddamn medication and shut up, bro. You are an S-tier artist. Well, barely. But still.
Six Wireless Festival, said a company spokesperson. And this is like a chain reaction because after Diageo backed out and Pepsi backed out, after the beverages had gotten taken away from the event, it looks like the Prime Minister had something to say also because of their selection of Kanye West doing the festival. Everybody started kicking Wireless in their back. The sponsorship withdrawals came after Ye was announced on Monday as the headliner of all 3 nights of Wireless 2026, scheduled for July 10th, 12th, and Finsbury Park in North London. The books was billed as a 3-night journey through his most iconic records and marked the first time no other headliner were announced alongside him. Ticket pre-sales were due to begin on Tuesday, April 7th via Ticketmaster, with general on-sale following the next day. The announcement drew swift criticism from senior UK political figure Prime Minister Keir Starmer. In the statement to The Sun, he said, "It is deeply concerning Kanye West has been booked to perform at the Wireless despite his previous anti-Semitic remarks and celebration for anti-Semitism in any form is abhorrent and must be confronted firmly wherever it appears. Everyone has a responsibility to ensure Britain is a place where Jewish people feel safe." London Mayor Sadiq Khan distanced City Hall from the booking on Wednesday, April 1st. "We are clear that the past comments and actions of this artist are offensive and wrong and are simply not reflective on London's values," said a spokesperson for the mayor. "This was a decision taken by the festival organizers and not one that City Hall is involved in." So all of these political figures are saying that they had nothing to do with this. They had nothing with the decision making.
One thing I learned about the UK is that they got really strict rules out there. They got their rules are strict out there in the UK. UK does not play, period. They're welcoming for sure, but cross that line, they gonna get you, period, bro. UK don't play out there, bro. It's like I know the worst place to do crime in is Dubai, and I know there's a bunch of other places that follow suit. But UK is definitely on that list too, for sure. Maybe it's like a top 10 or something. That's wild.
It's not London's fault, but they did not like how this went down. They're trying to say, don't throw us under the bus. Kanye was selected by Wireless themselves. The brands are not messing with it, and the UK ain't messing with it as a whole, bro. If all of these officials are saying this after Pepsi, it's no wonder that Wireless is getting canceled now. And now Kanye is officially banned from the UK, as news sources have confirmed today. The organizers say the Home Office has withdrawn Ye's ETA, his permission to enter, denying him entry into the United Kingdom. As a result, Wireless Festival was canceled and refunds will be issued to all ticket holders.
That's so sad though, because Wireless Festival out in the UK, that's the ultimate like concert experience for people in the United Kingdom. That's the one right there for them. The same way how they have Rolling Loud or they have any other concert. That one concert, the Wireless, that's they bread and butter. Or biscuits and tea, however you want to put it. You know what I'm saying? But like, that's they-ish for real. And the fact that they're losing that, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Rolling Loud might have to put something together for the UK. Since Wireless Fest can't do it, Rolling Loud, you might have to go out there and do something. So whoever's working at Rolling Loud seeing this, yo, opportunity, step in. Seize this moment so y'all can cash in for real. Because this is crazy to me. Holy, hold on. Let me read some of this. Yeah, but most people don't read songs called Hiv. Oh, yeah, that's crazy. Isn't it actually the second time someone like something like this happened to Ye? Remember when he lost his bank account? That's wild. That's wild. MTP was popping. What's popping? In fairness to Kanye, he offered to listen to the British Jewish community in person to hear their voice and their complaints. I do respect that from him, I guess. Nah, it's not enough, Connor. That's not enough for him. I'm not gonna lie, bro. The UK focused on all the wrong crimes. Don't get it twisted. London got a horrible history of knife crime. Yo, Shanks out there in London alone, bro. How are they flying more than bullets is my question. Yo, that's crazy to me. I think on average 12 stabbings a day, and the police are focused on illegal immigrants. Yeah, that's wild to me. Is that Ron? What's good, Ron? How you feeling? That's what the F y'all get hiring that racist thing. Yo, I am dead. He never apologized to us for calling it that. Yeah, yeah, there you go. You got it. You got it, gang.
As a result, Wireless Festival was canceled and refunds will be issued to all ticket holders. The Home Office made its decision on the grounds that his presence would not be conducive to the public good. Now, before the festival was canceled, West had said on Tuesday that he would be grateful to meet members of the Jewish community in the UK after controversy over his booking. In a statement, the rapper, also known as Ye, said he had been following the conversation around Wireless and offered to meet representatives of the community in person to listen. I know words aren't enough, added the rapper, who has a history of making anti-Semitic comments. I'll have to show change through my actions. If you're open, I'm here. But Kanye has said a lot of things about anti-Semitism, and he's also said some slick things about the UK, so I'm sure they're not really feeling anything that he has to say right now. I don't think they want nothing to do with him, and they already canceled his entry. They want nothing to do with him. Now, there has been somebody to speak out about this. There was a spokesperson, Gideon Falter, chief executive at the Campaign Against Anti-Semitism, the CAA, has called for an apology from the Wireless Festival following the event's cancellation. He tells BBC News that the booking of West represented a pursuit of profit over principle, and it was a pity that it took the government intervening for the sense to finally prevail. Falter, who is also vice chairman of the Jewish National Fund UK, adds, nobody knows what would have came out of Kanye's mouth next if you would have given him the stage at the Wireless Festival. So it's safe to say that they are not rocking with Kanye at all, and the people of the Jewish community over there in the UK are standing firm with their decision. They do not want to see Kanye over there. And the way that Kanye tried to set this up, wanting to speak to the Jewish community in the UK, is almost similar to what he did previously when he sat down with a rabbi and tried.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. You already did this. So why do you want to hear it again? Yo, the things Kanye is saying, and I've told a lot of friends this same thing I'm about to say to you guys right now. If there's something that you truly believe in, if there's something that you truly care about and it's itching your brain, it's making you scratch your head, you also need to understand the environment that you're in and the surrounding areas that are literally around you. What you need to understand is that there is a time and place to speak. And Kanye has only spent all his time choosing the wrong times and the wrong places to speak throughout his whole career. Yes, you're center stage. People paid to come here and this is your show. Just because it's set up that way doesn't mean you have free range to speak your mind like literally freely. Cause I've heard some of the things he's talked about. I don't agree with a lot of it, to be honest. I don't agree with damn near 99% of it. There's that 1% where I'm like, wait, whoa, he might be onto something. Then proceeds to fall off a cliff. But you gotta choose your time and spaces to speak wisely, because if you don't do that correctly, it's gonna blow back on you and things like this are gonna happen. And you did that throughout your damn near your whole career. When did it start? We can go all the way back to when it started, and then the dude wasn't it the Canadian dude Michael Myers? Look at you like with that George Bush quote on TV. That dude so perplexed. He looks at you like, what are you doing? Oh, Lee, bro. What, I don't know. You got to choose your words wisely. You got to choose the time to speak, man. That's all I'm saying.
Try to talk to them. Some people are going for it. Some people are not. In this case scenario, a lot of people weren't cool with him going to the UK that live over there. The politicians, the companies that are global. It started to look like this event was going to crumble no matter what. And this is nobody's fault but Kanye West. There's still going to be an amount of people that aren't going to forgive what he said, whether it was about the Jewish community, his community, or any other person that he's disrespected in any type of form when he was going on these crazy rants, saying all of this crazy shit. He was being disrespectful, and sometimes people just can't forgive someone for doing that. And I guess the interesting part now is, how is Kanye going to act after this? If the community that he was disrespecting does not care for an apology, how does Kanye West react? Is he going to act the same way that he did before, or is he going to take it under the chin? And I guess you could say that Kanye West is unpredictable. You don't know what he's going to do next. Is he going to accept this as the terms of what's happening? Or is he going to crash out like he did before? If he doesn't get his way, does he make it a big deal, and does he make the situation worse? All of these companies have backed out. All of these companies are not feeling what he's doing. And now you got banned from the UK, and you got the whole festival canceled because of it. And it seemed like Kanye really wanted to do this event. If he was willing to sit down with people of the Jewish community over there in the UK, then it seems like he was trying to show that he really was sorry. And it's like he said,
Bro, that it don't matter though. You already said what you said. Sat down with somebody the first time, and then you double back. It's like you ignored what you heard the last time to continue to say what you want to say this time. Right? As much as I can understand why he said what he said, it's no excuse. If you don't like those people, why would you do business with them? Why would you involve yourself with them? There you go. There you go. But if you're chasing that Billy, if you want that billionaire status, you got to understand you're going to have to involve yourself with all kinds of people. And that's exactly what he did. So that he did that so he can be a billionaire. Plain and simple. They blocked Ye from coming to the UK, and also he can't just fund the whole show himself. Well, they banned him too. Even if they canceled Wireless Fest and they didn't ban him, then he could have funded it himself for sure if he really wanted to go out there and do that. But then they banned him from the UK, so he can't even do that if he wanted to. That's crazy. They said no fly zone for you. Plain and simple. If you believe that's in your head so much, there's no amount of medicine or apologies that will change that. Man, hey, man, it is what it is, bruh. He should have. Man, I don't even know what to tell him. Go chill with Michael.
actions do speak louder than words. But once you get rejected after sticking your hand out for an apology, how do you react? Is he going to go crazy? Is he going to go Kanye crazy? Or is he just going to accept it and understand that he just can't go to the UK and he just can't perform at the festival anymore? What's done is done. And this started crumbling since the very beginning, since the people, Pepsi, Captain Morgan, PayPal, since all of these companies backed away. It kind of seemed like this festival was meant to be doomed from the jump. The minute that Kanye announced this, it seemed like they were cooked. The whole festival was cooked. Now, if you want to say that it's Kanye's health, and if you want to say that it was only because he had an episode due to his bipolar disorder.
He didn't have an episode. He had a whole season with a finale. The hell you talking about had an episode? He had a 5-season full show with a multitude of season finales. At this point, what we're looking at right now is a series finale. That's what's happening right now. That's crazy.
Then that's up to you. Despite all of the things that Kanye West has said, his album Bully still did very well. And I'm sure he's going to try to do other events if he can't do anything in the UK. He recently just did something in America, so I'm sure there's going to be either other countries or other places in the US where he could go. But it just goes to show that not everybody is going to accept your apology, and people don't forget how you were. These brands don't forget. They don't want anything to do with you. The whole UK don't want anything to do with you. Not the mayor, not the prime minister, nobody. And I get it. There is fans out there that still want to see Kanye West perform. I understand that he still has people that wouldn't mind seeing him, regardless of what he said to whatever community. But for sure, we can't.
Does he have a show in Toronto? I'm not going to lie. If Kanye had a show in Toronto, that would sell out so fast. I'm going to keep it tall. If Kanye had a show in Toronto, that would sell out the same day. A lot of Canadians are far removed from news, so we really don't know what's going on in the music world at all. Like, you gotta be on YouTube. Like, Canadians, they have to be on YouTube to see what's going on in the music world for real. And that's if their algorithm is putting that in their For You page. So there's that too. But it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me that this is what's going on right now, bro. It's wild. I'm going to be so real. This is wild. But you did it to yourself. Plain and simple. if you just controlled yourself throughout your career, don't be putting on no black leather clan suit. Don't be doing no weird shit on stage. Don't be doing no dumb shit on stage. Just stick to what you need to do, stick to what you know, get the job done, and keep it pushing. That's all you had to do. And you couldn't do that because you wanted to talk that bad. Now, look at you. It's a damn shame.
Can't deny that the UK is really standing on business with this one. They are not rocking with Kanye at all, bro. But we'll see how Kanye responds to this. Is he really sorry? Is he going to crash out after this? Y'all could tell me how you feel about this in the comment section below and get back to me, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video, man. Peace. Keep it alleged.
Yeah. All right, Boomski. Cool. So, Kanye, you're damn near funny, man. Keep the money, but you can't reap the rewards. That's wild to me.